What is going on, YouTube fam? Welcome back to the Jonathan Dearman Show, where we talk about controversial topics, current events, react to videos, and really any other topic you would like. Because, of course, we are a channel of the people. So please let me know in the comments what you would like to hear, and I would love to make a video about that. As you can probably see as well, we're in the brand new yet temporary studio. It's literally just a wall with me sitting in front of it, but it works for now. And the good news is that we are back in business. Well, this past weekend was a very big weekend for the United States and really for the world as a whole, because ISIS founder and leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi was killed.
Last night, the United States brought the world's #1 terrorist leader to justice. Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is dead.
Now, obviously, this is an amazing victory because ISIS is currently the world's largest and most brutal and murderous terror group out there. And so for the founder and leader to be killed, this is obviously a very big blow to ISIS. With that being said, for those of you that have been following the channel for a little while, you probably know by now that one of my biggest frustrations when it comes to politics in general are double standards. Double standards drive me nuts. And very unfortunately, you see some double standards coming out with the release of this news, even though this should be a time. I mean, if there's any time for Americans to unite, it should be in a moment like this. This should be something that we all can come and unite around and celebrate. But unfortunately, many members of the media, many media outlets are not celebrating very strongly right now. And that's because many of them are more focused on the presentation that Trump gave on Sunday and things they disagree with him with regards to the presentation than they are focused on the victory that was killing Baghdadi. Many people saying that Trump doesn't deserve any credit for this and that he shouldn't be trying to take any credit. And listen, I don't care if you feel like Trump does or doesn't deserve credit for this. I don't care which media outlets feel like he deserves credit or not. As long as you're consistent, I don't care. For instance, when President Obama was the president and Osama bin Laden was killed, if for President Obama you said that you don't believe that President Obama deserves any credit because he was the one that pulled the trigger, and then when it happens with Trump, you say the same thing. I don't think Trump deserves any credit. He wasn't the one that pulled the trigger. Fair. That doesn't bother me one bit. You can have that opinion. But when you say Obama deserves credit for the killing of Osama bin Laden and Trump doesn't, that to me is a double standard, and that's frustrating to watch. Or on the other side, there were some Republicans that refused to give Obama credit or any credit when Osama bin Laden was killed. But when Trump now makes the call for Baghdadi to be killed, then the Republicans are saying that he deserves credit. I just so respect consistency. It's not as much to me about where you fall on the aisle with regards to this topic. It's more so with me, just be consistent, be honest with your opinion, which is always my goal, to be consistent. I'm not perfect at it, but I certainly try to be honest and consistent with my opinions. And my opinion with President Obama was this. First of all, in both scenarios, right? With President Obama, when he gave the order and Osama bin Laden was killed, when President Trump gave the order and Baghdadi was killed, I think the people that deserve the most credit are, without a doubt, in my opinion, the military, the United States military, that actually risked their lives to go in and perform the military operation. And so they, in my opinion, deserve the most credit because they put their lives on the line, and I don't think it's even close. But with that being said, I do think that President Obama deserved credit for making the call for them to go in and kill Osama bin Laden. I think he deserves some credit for that. And I think President Trump deserves some credit for this because they did make the call. Again, I don't think they deserve all the credit or even most of the credit, but I do think they both deserve some. Also, on top of that, President Trump is being quite criticized for his somewhat graphic and harsh rhetoric that he used when describing the fact that Baghdadi was killed. He said that he was screaming and crying, running. He said that he was a coward. He said that he died like a dog. And so watch this video.
The U.S. personnel were incredible. I got to watch much of it. No personnel were lost in the operation, while a large number of Baghdadi's fighters and companions were killed with him. He died after running into a dead-end tunnel, whimpering and crying and screaming all the way. Baghdadi was vicious and violent, and he died in a vicious and violent way as a coward, running and crying. He died like a dog. He died like a coward. The world is now a much safer place. God bless America.
Okay, so this to me is a bit ridiculous that they're focusing on the fact that they don't like his wording, and the media is really coming against Trump for harsh words. Listen, President Trump really likes the phrase like a dog. Many times he says, this person was fired like a dog, or this person ran away like a dog, or, he likes that phrase. I don't always agree with the phraseology that he uses, but to me, this doesn't offend me. This is, again, one of the worst people in the world, maybe the worst person in the world right now, definitely up there, who took his own children into the cave with him before he died. So he ran away, he got driven into a cave and took 3 of his small children in the cave with him, probably to use them as human shields. That way the U.S. military wouldn't shoot at him through children. But when the dogs came at him, he blew himself up along with his children, probably thinking that he would take his children with him into the afterlife. Unfortunately for Baghdadi, what he probably didn't know is that his innocent children will not be going to the same afterlife as he will. But again, this is not a good person at all. And so Trump's harsh rhetoric, it personally, it doesn't offend me. It doesn't bother me. And I think it's somewhat ridiculous to be more focused on too strong of language than to be focused on the victory that is killing the leader of ISIS. There are also some people saying that by his harsh rhetoric, he's going to inflame ISIS. He's going to make ISIS more angry. Listen, ISIS is a terror group. They already hate the United States. And some people are saying that it will probably cause some terror attacks as backlash for President Trump's comments. Listen, it's normal in this kind of a situation when a leader is killed of a terror group or any other type of violent group, the group, in this case ISIS, will probably try and attempt to make some terror attacks because they want to show the world we're still strong, we're still going, we're still kicking. That's probably not going to be due to President Trump's comments. That'll probably be more due to the fact that they're trying to paint a strong front. Hopefully, listen, I sincerely hope and pray that does not happen. If they were to attempt to try to do something like this, that probably wouldn't be because of President Trump's rhetoric. And so bottom line, this is a great moment for the U.S., again, for the world as a whole, just like it was a great moment for the world when Osama bin Laden was killed. And I think this deserves to be treated like a victory. And I really wish that this was something that the country could unite over. I don't care who the president is, Obama, Trump, any other president, Democrat or Republican, when a murderous terror leader who kills innocent women and children and people of all sorts is killed, this is a moment to unite and to recognize that this is a big victory. And so I want to actually pass a question off to you. What do you think it would take for our country to really come together, where people on the political left and the right are willing to put down their walls and to come together? Do you think there is a scenario where the political left and right would be willing to put their guard down or work with each other? Or do you think we're past that? I really like to know your thoughts on this. Overall, again, a weekend to be celebrated. I love you all. It's so good to be back, by the way. So I'm excited. Let me know in the comments what kind of videos you would like to see. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Of course, if you're already subscribed, hit the notification bell so you get notifications. And if you like this video, if you like what I'm trying to do with this channel, make sure to give a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And other than that, I will see you all at the next Jonathan Dearman Show. Peace.